Begin by creating a symmetrical fold diagonally across the shirt. Then create fan folds along the entire symmetrical line. These fan folds are about 1/2 inch in height. Notice how my fingers are pinching the folds at the same time. This creates even folds. Try to gather the folds so that they're all even along the symmetrical edge. Once all the fan folds are in place, I use the artificial sinew to hold them together. You can tie a knot in the string, but I prefer to just wrap the string around a couple of times until it's secure. Then continue to wrap the string so that all of the fan folds that will be part of your stripe are secured. Once you have the string in place, cut it from the spool and tie the two ends in a knot so that they won't untie. Now it's time to finish the shirt. For this pattern, I'm going to be dipping the remaining cotton in black dye for a solid outer edge. I like to tie up the remaining cotton in this case so it's easier to handle while I'm dipping it. I tie up the cotton until I'm at the end, where I'll wrap the string around in the same place a few times. I'll start by coloring the symmetrical edge that will be the center of the stripe. I use a dark purple so that it will stand out when I'm finished. I put blue next to the purple, followed by a lighter blue. Then I add yellow, light red, and then red. Now that I've gotten the stripe from side 1 all colored, I'll flip the cotton over and repeat my process on side 2. In this case, I'll be using the same colors in the same order with a half a step. Now that the colors for the stripe are all in place, I'll add a black stripe next to the red on both sides. This will be a border that I can dip the black into so it won't get onto the red. The last step before I dip the shirt is to fill in the symmetrical edge with purple. This edge is unique in that it unfolds into a straight line. You'll see a good example at the end of this section on a blue tapestry that has a diagonal stripe. In that sample, notice the dark line running straight through the middle of the stripe. To finish the coloring, I'll dip the remaining cotton into about 3 cups of black dye. I make sure to keep the stripe portion of the cotton out of the black dye. Notice how I double dip to make sure that the cotton is completely saturated into the black border. To give the dyes more opportunity to react with the cotton, I put the tie-dye into a plastic bag. This prolongs the inevitable drying out of the dyes, which ends the reaction that bonds the dyes to the cotton.